think we are live, maybe? Is that so? It is so. I'm back in Tokyo, yes. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in today. Sorry, I was a bit late, so I started the stream as soon as I got off the train. I'm at the Omotesando station. So yeah, I came back to Tokyo late last night. And we'll be here today and tomorrow. Monday morning I'm leaving for the next trip. So I thought, why not do a little Tokyo walk today? Actually, I'm going to Shibuya after this stream to do a PCR test for an upcoming job. They want me to test myself before traveling. So this will be a pre-PCR test live stream walk. It's cold today, it's very cold today, yes. And it's rainy and just generally uncomfortable weather. Hopefully it will be better when I'm on my trip, because this is the kind of weather I don't want to have when I'm supposed to shoot a PCR test. That's for the coronavirus. So the client wants to make sure that I'm not having the virus before I travel to their part of the country. No, most of these or all these jobs are for different clients. Oh, really rainy already. So we are here, Omotesando station, and I will walk down to Harajuku, and depending on the time it takes, I might even continue a bit further than that. So the test I will be taking is a saliva test. So thank God I don't have to do the swab thing. That looks so uncomfortable. No, the client pays for the test. It costs, I don't know, 30,000 or something like that. 30,000 yen, so $300. But yeah, thankfully the client pays for it. 東北いかがでしたか？温泉も行きましたね。はい。東北すごい良かったよ。天気も良かったし、景色すごい綺麗だった。So I had a really good time up in Tohoku. It was quite busy couple of days, but the weather was great, and we could see lots of beautiful scenery and get plenty of nice photos. It's very gloomy today, so I mean it's daytime, but it's super gray clouds and sky, so it's a bit dark, I think. PCR is free in Australia. Oh, that's nice. Here in Japan, I think it's free if you get like told by a doctor to take the test, but if you just want to test it for some work or something, then you have to pay for it. But I think if I test positive, then it will be covered by health insurance, or so I understood. But if I'm negative, I have to pay for it. How long is this walk going to be for? I think about an hour, unless the weather gets significantly worse, then I might finish a bit sooner. Yeah, well, I'd rather have crappy weather when I'm here in Tokyo and I'm not working than during my work trips, because it's really difficult to take good photos when the weather is like this. Oh, there was some cones there. I didn't see. Oh, there's cones everywhere. There's a cone. 2 cones. Cones everywhere. This is cone country. Cones over there as well. It's been a while since I came to this part of Tokyo, or at least it feels like a very long time ago. It's funny, like even if I'm just away for like 3 days, it really, when I come back to Tokyo after a few days in the countryside, it really feels like, yeah, oh, I've been away for so long. Like as soon as I get out of the city, I think my body and brain kind of winds down to some like slower mode, and then coming back to all the people, it's like, okay, back to Tokyo pace. Also, people are allowed to travel to Hawaii now? That's interesting. I didn't know that.ありがとうございます。途中の歩道橋、はい、そこに行きます。Oh wow, lots of people lining up for the Apple store. Did they start taking pre-orders for the iPhone maybe? I don't think they started taking pre-orders for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. That's the one I want. But I think that one will be released a little bit later. So one of my Japanese viewers requested me to go up this pedestrian bridge. So of course I will do that. $85,000 それは何ですか? Basically, I only want the Max Pro, Pro Max Pro, for the camera. I think it will improve the quality of my live streams. That's the only reason why I will, or I might be getting one. Yeah, I think the basic models will be available quite soon, but the Pro Max release, I think, beginning of November or first half of November or something like that. iPhone そうですね、僕の欲しいのはMax Pro Max、 それもっと高い10万なんか以上と思います。結構高いけどしょうがない。もしストリームの画質がもっと良くなるといいインベストメントと思います。And yes, Japan has 5G. Actually, my phone has 5G support, so I was actually streaming over 5G the other day in Shinjuku, but now I'm using my trusty 4G SoftBank router. Are pilots in demand in Japan? I don't know, but I don't think they are in demand anywhere right now. But I don't really know. Yes, Harajuku Gyoza, ne? I know that place. It's really nice. I agree. I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, I hope you will get some rain in California soon. Those fires are still not really under control, right? It's really horrible. I really hope you will get that things will be better soon. Yeah, in Japan you need to quarantine even if you have the negative test. So you need to have a negative test before you board the plane. Within 24 hours, 72 hours of arriving in Japan, you must take a test, and then when you arrive you have to take another test, and regardless of if it's negative or not, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. I'm still not sure what happens if you actually test positive though. Will they send you back, or will you just have to like quarantine for until you test negative? I'm not sure. So 今日は寒いです。今日は本当に寒いです。Over here we have Omotesando Hills on the other side of the street. Pretty well-known shopping mall. You use a clear transparent umbrella? Nope, I'm using a black umbrella today. My little foldable one. It's quite convenient to pack in the bag because it folds up really small without being too flimsy and useless. Ah, 昨日秋葉原と上野に散歩しましたか？いいね。どうだった？人多かったですか？ Do you think it's beautiful? Like one of my viewers says that it's so beautiful. I don't know. I'm so used to Tokyo and how this city looks, but I don't really find Tokyo being a beautiful city. It's an interesting city, but oh, thank you, Dave. Thank you for the super chat. But I mean, there's a certain charm to rainy days, I guess. But personally, I prefer rainy days at night. Then I think it can be quite beautiful. Wow, 300 something people already. That's a lot. Did you ever check out Shirakawa-go? Asks Jesse. I've been there. I was there like 4 years ago maybe. Would love to go again. It's a really nice and photogenic place. I would love to go in the winter when it's like covered in snow. That looks really beautiful. Let me know if you have any requests, if there's any places around here or in Harajuku area that you want me to check out, and I will see if I can accommodate your requests. Oh, thank you, Irvan. God eftermiddag. You always write in Swedish. Thank you. Always being so generous. Will you go back to Tohoku in the winter? I will actually go to Tohoku again in November, but I don't think it will be any snow that early. In the winter, nothing planned yet, but maybe, hopefully. Tokyo at night looks magical. Have you ever done a video in the red light district? Yes, I have several night videos from Shinjuku and Kabukicho on my channel, so you can check those out if you are interested. Yeah, Tokyo is heaven at night. I agree. This city definitely looks best at night. Snowy street walks, yeah, that would be nice. I would love to make those as well. But so far the only thing I know for my travels after November is that I will be going to Kyushu basically every month until March next year. So I have plenty of trips coming up. Yes, wishful walking videos asked if it's raining right now, and yes, as you can see, everybody's carrying an umbrella. So that's a pretty clear sign of rain. So I will head down here. This is Cat Street, and then I will walk up along Takeshita Dori. Go to Kiddyland. Well, I don't shoot inside any shops because you need permission to do so. So, yeah. Would you walk the inner alleys and neighborhoods inside? I'm not sure. Do you mean around here, like the residential neighborhoods? I can do that if you want. Ura Harajuku. Yeah. The big park in Tachikawa, Showa Kinen Koen. Yeah, I will try to stream there sometime. Maybe when it gets a bit more autumny, then that place is really beautiful. Thank you, Fungus. Nothing about kimchi and natto? Man, you're letting me down. But thank you so much. こういう日、温かいコーヒーを飲みたいですね。そうですね。飲みたいですね。ストリームの後、まあ PCR 検査の後、もしかしてコーヒー飲みたいと思います。Okay, Fungus. Not yet. I see. I see. You like rain? No, not really. Especially I don't like to have to, hold an umbrella, because that takes up one of my usable hands. Thank you, Jenny. Gotta have kimchi and natto for lunch. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, rain sucks. But yeah, since I was going out anyway, and since I know that you enjoy watching my streams, I figured let's do a rainy day stream anyway. Familiar shopping street. Yeah, it's super quiet. Super quiet today. 本当に人いないね。そうですね。あんまり人いない。もしかして竹下通りはもうこれよりちょっと混んでると思いますけど、やっぱりまだ早い時間だし、天気もひどいし。I wonder if kimchi natto pizza would be good. Maybe. Could work, no? How about going to the new national stadium? It's a little bit far, and also since I'm going to Shibuya after this, I'd rather end the stream more towards Shibuya. But maybe actually the stadium is not that far. Maybe should I do that? そう、雨の中の撮影は大変ですよね。でもしょうがない。今400人がストリーム見てるから、その人たちのためにちょっと頑張ります。Thank you, Ilsansai, and thank you for Fungus. I need a drink with kimchi and natto. You think they sell kimchi and natto crepe at Takeshita Street? ね、どうだろうね。Just that. Sorry, I should go to Takeshita Dori first. Anyway, and check out the status there. I should collab with John Daub and Chris Broad. Could be fun. Let's see. If any of them ever reach out to me, I would be open for it. You go to the cathedral inside the Omotesando neighborhood. Ah, that place, huh? Yeah, Deus coffee shop is a little bit further as well. Yeah, I thought since I said Harajuku in the title, I should at least start with checking out Takeshita Dori. Then we can see which direction to take after that. But actually the rain is getting worse. Will you ever make Japanese food videos? Probably not. Not on this channel. This is a walking video channel, so if I would do food videos, I think I would rather do that on some other channel. Are you the follower of kimchi natto religion? I think gradually all of you will be. Before you know it, it will just happen unconsciously. Have you ever videos foreign countries? Yeah, whenever I travel I do, but my last trip was to Thailand in December last year, so I did, I think, only one video from Bangkok. I have a few videos from Sweden and Denmark on the channel as well, and I would love to do more videos from other countries, but obviously right now traveling internationally is still not really an option. So kimchiに納豆は健康にいい。そうですね、健康にいいかな。でも納豆はあんまり好きじゃない。ビールはね、it's still before lunch for me, so no beer today, I'm afraid. 人が増えてきましたね。そう、yeah, I knew it. Once I would get here, I was expecting it to get a little bit more crowded. Is it easy to eat healthy in Japan? I think so, relatively easy, but there's also plenty of junk food here and unhealthy stuff. So, but it's quite easy to find healthy food. Yeah. Are you going to walk to Shibuya? Probably, yeah. Kimchi and beer is a great combo. Really? I'm skeptical, but yeah, the rain is getting stronger. When was the last time you said yes? That's a good question. That's a good question. Why is fruit so expensive in Japan? I don't know. Most of the fruit they sell here is grown domestically, I think, and that probably makes it more expensive compared to if they were to, you know, import from some countries with like cheaper labor costs. I think that's probably part of the explanation, but yeah. So Shibuya is down there. Wait, is fruit expensive in Japan? Yeah, it's expensive. Bananas are still reasonably cheap, but those are imported. But things like apple and grapes are way more expensive here than in Europe, for sure. Is it already cold in Japan? Yeah, I can't do a weather check because I don't have any available hands right now. But it's cold today. It's like maybe, I would guess that it's maybe around between 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. and the rain feels really cold against the skin. プリクラに行ったことありますか? I've been to Purikura many times when I was younger. I don't really do it very often these days. Have you ever met a fan during a live stream? No. No one or hardly anyone knows what I look like, so I don't think anyone would recognize me. I feel like you rarely see any gyms in Japan. Oh, there's a lot of gyms, but they're usually in the residential areas. Maybe in the parts where I don't really stream from very often. I'm not sure if there are many gyms like, you know, yeah, on a street like this. The rent is probably too expensive to have a gym. I'm not sure, but oh, we passed the Gold's gym in one stream. Yeah, probably. I don't know anything about cars. Sorry, Matteo. I have no opinion or any thought about that. 12 degrees. Okay, thanks for checking up. Do you ever do any shopping in Harajuku? Not really. I think I'm a little bit too old, at least for the shops on this street. But maybe I mean, I'm not into luxury or brand shopping either, so Omotesando is either for me. Ah, hey, crepe stand there. I think they have kimchi and natto crepes. Let's check. I doubt it. Let me know if you see any kimchi and natto. Doesn't look like any kimchi and natto flavored crepes here. It all looks pretty sweet. Ah, there's tuna chili, tuna curry down here. Ham and pizza sauce, ham cream cheese, but yeah, no kimchi and natto. Wow, so many questions today. How often do you go to Onsens? Not very often, only when it's for work. I'm not really an onsen person myself, but I did actually take a dip in a really nice onsen 2 days ago. A morning dip just next to the Japanese sea, so that was super nice. Have you played pachinko? I tried it once. I thought it was very confusing. たこ焼きが美味しい季節。そうですね。たこ焼きが多分こんな天気でちょっと美味しいと思います。Someone recommends that eating takoyaki in this season is good. Yeah, I think it would be possible to build an umbrella holder for the gimbal. It would be possible. Maybe I should look into that. Thank you, Michael X. Thank you very much. Have you ever eaten whale? I tried it a couple of times. Yes, I didn't like it at all. It tasted disgusting. And then that's not taken into account the entire moral dilemma as well. But one time when I was at an izakaya many years ago, someone ordered it and I decided to, you know, just try it out so to know what it tasted like. Is it true mango is the most expensive fruit in Japan? Not sure. My guess would be like really premium watermelons. Might be the most expensive fruit, but I don't really know. Pretty crowded. Getting more crowded here than over at Cat Street, that's for sure. Have you ever eaten cube watermelon? No. Is pineapple rare in Japan? Not really. Pineapple is quite common here. Here you have the iconic view. So where should I head now? I could walk towards Shibuya direction, or I could head back towards Cat Street and check out more of this Ura Harajuku area. Let me know if you have any Meiji Jingu Shrine. Yeah, actually that could look pretty nice in this weather. Let's go to Shibuya. Okay, so 3 options. Shibuya, Meiji Jingu, or Cat Street. Post your votes in the chat now. Yoyogi Taikukana, it's a little bit... Cat Street, Shibuya, Meiji, Shibuya, Cat Street, Meiji, or Meiji Jingu. I think I will do a quick walk to Meiji Jingu, and then walk all the way to Shibuya, and then I will end the stream there for my PCR test. I have to be in Shibuya in half an hour. Shibuya Park, okay. Well, you can stop voting now. Has Harajuku Station been renovated? Yes, I will pass it very soon. Thank you, Fungus. Wow, you're very generous today. Appreciate it. I'm feeling gloomy today. Luckily I opened YouTube and found out that you are streaming. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, Aoyama St. Grace Cathedral. I know the place. I know what the place you're talking about. It's just a little bit too far from where I am now and in the wrong direction, kind of. But I will keep it in mind and try to go there in a future stream. Hope that's okay. So here's one of the new buildings around here. I went here in another stream. IKEA and Uniqlo, and a pretty nice terrace up there. And here we have the old Harajuku station, which looks to be covered in scaffolding right now. They are renovating it and turning it into a museum, apparently, which I'm very happy for, because it's such an old and beautiful building. It would be a shame if they just decided to tear it down. And the new Harajuku station is over here. Let's cross here, and yeah, here you can see this new shopping street. Yeah, the old Harajuku station was really beautiful, the building, but the inside it was very, very small, and it was way too small for the number of people passing through there. So I guess why they built a new one. I just wish they could have made it a little bit nicer and more interesting than this very generic looking structure. Oh, 500 people now. That's a lot. So here's the entrance to the new Harajuku station. Did we ever hit 800 viewers yet? Not sure, did we? Not sure actually. Maybe on a few rare occasions. I don't remember if it was 700 or 800, but somewhere in that ballpark. But since I haven't been able to keep up with the daily streams for the last couple of weeks, I noticed that my viewership has gone down a little bit. Gui Bellar, can you please say that I love her? I'm sure you love your wife. I'm very happy to hear that you spend a romantic evening together watching my video. Very honored about that. Okay, so now we are approaching the entrance to the Meiji Jingu. It's beautiful. This place looks really nice in this weather, I think. To serve all the viewers. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a quarantine period when traveling to Japan. Yes, right now I think basically everybody traveling into Japan needs to quarantine for 2 weeks. You love my 4K 60 videos. Thank you. Sorry for not making any more of those. Or not making many of those recently, but I'm just enjoying live streaming so much more because it's very it's just more fun to be able to interact with viewers. But I did post a 4K 60 video from Tohoku 2 days ago, so please check that out if you haven't already. Will you ever make 8K videos? Yeah, once the technology is there. When there's any point in doing that, when there's like a reasonably priced camera that can shoot 8K, I might upgrade to that, but yeah, it's probably gonna take a while until we get there. I don't think I have time to walk all the way to the shrine. As you know, it's quite far, and yeah, I have to be in Shibuya on time for my test. Yeah, maybe more 4K videos when I'm in the countryside. Absolutely, that might happen. So next week I will actually travel to a few remotes. Oh, these are nice. This must be very nice at night actually. This is some like lanterns. Didn't notice them first. It's very nice. So yeah, I will travel to some islands off the coast of Kyushu next week. So I'm not sure what the reception will be when I get there. Oh, thank you, G-Man 3-4. Thank you very much. Some interesting piece of art here. Is it like a deer, like antler or something? Yeah, this path is really gorgeous, especially when you come here and there's like a bit of sunlight shining through the trees. It's just amazingly beautiful. How can someone live stream like you? It's very simple. You just need a mobile phone gimbal and a decent data plan. That's all you're needing. It's like, yeah, the gimbal, well, the phone is obviously the most expensive part, but most likely most people already have one. Then you just need a gimbal for like $150. I have the DJI Osmo Mobile 4. And yeah, that's it. We're in Kyushu. This time it will be focused on Nagasaki Ken. Yeah, I'm not worried about my test. It's gonna be fine. How much money would it take for you to dress in cosplay? I don't know. It's not really something I'm interested in. Yeah, is the video quality good today? I think 8K is very much overkill right now as well, but also like my philosophy when it comes to both photos and videos, and like anything that I'm doing that I think will be, you know, interesting, you know, further down the road, like 10, 20, 50 years from now, then I think I should always try to do it in the best and highest quality possible, because even if 8K TVs are not very meaningful right now, maybe, who knows, there might be some future application where that kind of resolution will be very useful. Some sort of VR or head-mounted displays, or who knows. So if I could shoot in 8K without any, you know, having to buy any extra expensive equipment, I would do so. But I mean, today I even think that 4K is kind of overrated. But I'm shooting in it when I can, because that's the highest quality that my equipment can shoot, so why should I use anything lower? Sorry. How's your daughter? She's fine. She's fine. It was lovely to come back to her after this trip. She was really cute this morning. We had some quality time together. So yeah. And Nagasaki. Yeah, I want to go to Battleship Island or Gunkanjima as well. But unfortunately, it seems it's off limits right now because it got some damage in the latest typhoon, I think. So I told them that I want to go there, but unfortunately they could not accommodate that request. So here's another famous scene. So I think I will turn around here and start walking down towards Shibuya. So sorry for not going all the way to the shrine, but yeah, I don't have that much time today. Yeah, the Osmo Pocket is a workhorse. It seems like finally the Osmo Pocket 2 is about to come out. But I think personally that probably the new iPhone and a gimbal will be better than the coming Osmo Pocket, unless they put a really big sensor in it. But I mean, with Apple you also get their really good algorithms and software. And the fact that it can shoot directly into Dolby Vision HDR, that's kind of what I'm very tempted about. Halo cosplay. Why? What makes you think so? Oh, thank you, Craig. Thank you very much, Craig. Appreciate it. Yeah, Osmo for nighttime is tricky. Like if it's a bright location like central Tokyo, I think it performs pretty well. But yeah, trying to do a night video in like my hometown in Sweden would just be asking for trouble. It would just be a noisy pixelated mess coming out of it. This specific area, this is the approach to the Meiji Jingu shrine. Ah, Halo, you can still keep your face hidden. Haha. Yeah. Osmo is great for simple portability. Totally agree with that. The fact that it is so small and that it has that kind of image quality is truly amazing. Really? LA as well? I thought LA should be quite a bright city. There's another one of these artwork. Shrine still under renovation. I think so. It was still under renovation last time I came there, maybe a month ago or so. Yeah. Right, LA is not safe at night. That I can understand. I don't think I would feel comfortable shooting night videos there. Tea house. No, this is like the Meiji Jingu Museum. It opened quite recently actually. I haven't been. I should check it out sometime. Yeah, there's not many places I would feel comfortable about doing nighttime videos other than here in Japan and maybe a handful of other countries. Lush greenery here. It's really difficult to believe that we're in the middle of Tokyo. Yeah, Singapore would be fine. I think many Asian countries are fine actually. Taipei, fine. Yeah, Shanghai probably also okay. Seoul, but Europe and US, then I would be much more uncomfortable. I'm really looking forward to when I can start traveling internationally again. Right now my work schedule is really busy until March, but if it kind of slows down again after that, I might try to kind of level up my YouTube game one more notch. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm heading back to Shibuya now. Test is at 1, so should be okay. Thank you, Jenny, for keeping track on the time. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've only been to New York and Hawaii. And New York would definitely be interesting for night videos. Hawaii, maybe, yeah, parts of Honolulu could work, but you need a lot of ambient lights for it to look interesting, and also the street, there has to be a bit of street life, I think. So, yeah, can't really do it anywhere. Oh, 50-minute stream. Okay, so let's aim for an hour today then. Should be good. I love this torii gate. It's so beautiful. Yeah, a lot of driving videos. I don't know. I don't think that's very interesting because then you basically just see the roads. So the new Harajuku station has a exit entrance from this side as well. That's well needed. They didn't have that before. But I think this should lead to less crowds. This car is a bit unpredictable. Windwalk Travels. Yeah, he's kind of my... I really admire his work. I would love to do videos like that, and when I can travel to Europe, I would probably go and shoot lots of the same places as he did, because I just love Italy so much. Green cones, yeah, they come in all colors. Actually, yeah, rain is it's okay now. Oh really? Windwalk what lives in LA as well? I see, I didn't know that. We should meet up with him. Love it from Myanmar. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you again, German threefold. Appreciate it. G-Man threefold. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but hope I'm doing it not too wrong. Tokyo Olympic memento on the bridge. Oh yeah? I didn't see that, sorry. Shibuya is certainly getting more dense. Like if you look here, those 3 of the tallest buildings that you see here, none of them was here like 10 years ago. Or even 5 years ago, 2 of them weren't there. It's changing all the time. Here's the old National Stadium. Oh, the bridge over the Yamanote line. I see. Well, I'll be heading down this way, past the NHK area. Hi from Brazil. Hello there. Now it's super quiet again. Visit the Ghibli museum. Yeah, I should. I think it would be very difficult to get permission to shoot in there though. It would probably be near impossible for someone like me. I would be very interested if Focus had a Hasselblad. Well, that whole Hasselblad lens thing that they do on some of their drones, it's just marketing. I mean, it doesn't really matter if the lens says Hasselblad or not. Yeah, hopefully it will have good optics, but I don't really find anything to complain about with the optics on the old Osmo Pocket. Even though it's so tiny, it's very sharp and contrasty. Yeah, Ghibli Museum, no cameras allowed. You need to reserve a ticket in advance, but I think now with 0 tourists to Japan, I don't think it would be very difficult. And I mean, when I've been, I never really had any problems getting a ticket either. As long as you have a bit of flexibility with your schedule, it's not that difficult. But if you're coming here and you need to go on just one specific day, then yeah, maybe. Do you think Osmo Pocket 2 will allow YouTube live streams? I don't know. I mean, I hope so, but to me it's kind of weird why they didn't build that into the first one, especially since some other DJI products I think, supports YouTube live streams. So I hope so. That could be like a deciding factor for me. If it does, and it would improve my image quality, I could imagine getting that. But yeah, who knows? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Did we just get a bit of buffering maybe? Seems like connection is I'm not sure if Ghibli Museum is open for anyone, but I think so. Now there's hardly any restrictions like that only people from certain parts of the country are allowed somewhere. Right now it seems like traveling within Japan is pretty open and free. Thank you, Katarina Jonsson. That's very kind of you. Do you like to do live stream in the rain? Not really, but today it's nice. I enjoy this stream a lot. But obviously it would have been nicer if it was sunny and I didn't have to carry an umbrella, but it is what it is. Have you been in a hurricane in Japan? Yeah, we have hurricanes all the time here. Like, I mean, several times every year, so that's usually not a very big deal. I mean, of course they can be devastating to certain areas, but I feel that hurricanes rarely make any major damage here in Tokyo. It's more like rural parts and like mountain areas. They can have very, severe disasters due to hurricanes. Yeah, I did a super chat jackpots. Like, that was also a rainy walk in Shibuya, actually. I'm curious how gimbals can affect the image quality of a camera. I don't really understand what you mean, but I mean, they don't really affect the image quality of the lens or the sensor, but obviously they can affect the quality of the video that you get out of it. Konnichiwa, 寒くないですか? ちょっと寒いです。ちょっと寒いですけど、今週昨日まで東北行ったので、東北の方が寒かった。Yeah, just stability, yes. They don't, since the gimbal is a external device, it doesn't really affect the camera itself in that sense. But some like optical image stabilization systems in certain lenses and cameras, that can affect the image quality of the lens. Is it necessary to use ND filter on Osmo Pocket? Yeah, when I shoot sunny day videos I do use ND filter. Otherwise you will have really high shutter speed and that makes the motion look very weird. So なんでローマ字で書きますか、日本語で。風邪ひかないように暖かくしてくださいね。ありがとうございます。このストリームの後は、ストリームの後、すぐ後は PCR 検査に取るんですけど、その後はどっかコーヒーに飲みに行きます。GoPro 9 seems to have amazing stability. Yeah, it's digital stabilizer in the Osmo, or in the GoPro, but they have really good digital image stabilization. Ten minutes before at 1 p.m. Okay, should be arriving right on time then. Yeah, this street is quite nice when the leaves change colors. Yeah, and here's the NHK Hall. How Japanese people told you Nihongo Jozu before. Yeah, it happens every time. Sometimes you just need to say like one word and they will be like, oh, Nihongo Jozu desu ne. Yeah, not many people here because this path basically only leads to Yoyogi Park, and it's not really the kind of weather when you want to go to the park today. So this area looks devoid of kimchi and natto. It sure does. Yeah, that's too bad. No kimchi and natto today. What color is your umbrella? It's black. Looks very transparent in the video, but it's not really that transparent. 11月下旬の気温寒くないですか？まあ僕はスウェーデン人だからスウェーデンと比べるとそんなに寒くないです。Are you using microphone? No, just the internal mics of my phone. But I have my homemade windshield for the mics. Do you hold the camera with your hand? Yes, I hold the camera with my hand. I don't have it mounted to my head. Then I think a lot of people would look at me. Any travel plans once the restrictions are lifted? Yeah. When I can travel back home and see my family back in Sweden, I will. But I don't expect that to happen earlier than next summer. Maybe sometime next spring, potentially. But yeah. Swedish love cold day. No. スウェーデン人は寒い天気あんまり好きじゃないけど、みんなもう慣れたかもしれない。まあでも冬が大好きな人もいるんですけど、なんかスキーをする人とか、まあ冬の景色もとても綺麗です。特に北の方、スウェーデンに行く。なんかオーロラを見ながら、なんかまあ綺麗な冬の景色を見るとか、とても綺麗です。So someone asked if Swedish people like cold weather, and I said that most people don't, I think, but there are people who do, and winter can be very beautiful. And obviously if you're into like skiing and those kind of winter sports, then you're probably quite fond of winter in general. Yeah, most of Europe is a mess with the pandemic, that's for sure. Right now it's awful. I would definitely not want to go there right now, that's for sure. Yeah, we're used to cold weather in Sweden, but that doesn't mean that everybody likes it. I'm not a fan of Swedish winter. I usually try to travel somewhere else. How we cross here?ロンドンは曇りが多いですが、スウェーデンもそう。まあスウェーデンは日本より面積が大きな国だから、場所によって天気が違います。でも南の方、僕の生まれた町はよく曇りの日が非常に多いです。多分ロンドンと同じぐらいの天気と思います。そうね、ちょっとうるさい音楽。いや、まあスウェーデン人多分いっぱい人は冬の休みに取ります。いっぱい人はタイとか暑い国に2週間とか3週間の冬休みに取ってその暑い国に逃げます。Have you been gotten copyright struck because of music in the background? Yes, it has happened a couple of times. It's annoying. I like this new Parco building, by the way. I think it looks pretty cool. 東京に一番好きなところは代官山と中目黒、吉祥寺も面白い。そうですね。その3つの中僕が多分吉祥寺一番好き。でもまあ中目黒も悪くない。代官山ちょっとなんかまあ結構人気なエリアですけど、僕にとってちょっとつまらないと思います。What gimbal are you using? The DJI OM4, Osmo Mobile 4. Yeah, many of my viewers know that as well. Okay, I have to take the test in 2 minutes, but I think it's okay if I'll be a minute or two late. But I will head down this. No, I will not head this way. I will head, I think, the quickest way. I need to be near Shibuya Station, so I'll go this way. Good look, man. You will kill the exam. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for a great walk. Yeah, thanks all for watching. 吉祥寺に住んでたけど便利だった。あ、そう？ちょっとまあ都心からちょっと遠いじゃないですか？でも吉祥寺に住んでたら多分まあ東京中心の方に毎日行かなくてもいいと思います。吉祥寺でもいっぱいレストランとかいろいろ楽しいことあるから、それがとてもいいですね。How frequent are you walking around? I usually try to stream every day, but the last couple of weeks it's maybe been more like once every 2 days on average, because my work has been so busy. See ya, I love Tokyo. Well, I will keep streaming until I reach Shibuya Crossing, then I will shut down. So another 2-3 minutes maybe. Yeah, people kept saying bye, but I will be online for maybe 2-3 more minutes until I get to Shibuya Crossing. since I'm here, it would be madness of me not to show you Shibuya Crossing, right? Since I know how much you people enjoy that place. Say sayonara in Swedish. Hej då! But not yet. Do you have a plan to attend Shibuya Halloween? Well, it will be cancelled this year. I did a video from last year's Shibuya Halloween. You can find it on my channel. Oh, nice. Sable store exterior is very 1970s. Oh, thank you, MTN. Appreciate it. Do you eat out a lot? What kind of food? Yes, I do eat out a lot. Almost every other day, maybe on average. I eat out more than I cook at home, actually. All kinds of food, but generally I really like Japanese food. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that Godzilla sound came from. Welcome, Super Comets. A little bit late today. I'm about to end the stream once I reach Shibuya Crossing. But good to see you here anyway. Oh, thank you, Fungus. Kimchi and natto crepe and beer. Thank you. Wow, you've been super generous today. You really don't have to do that, but of course I appreciate it. Thank you, the Eastern itadakimasu. So I will cross the Shibuya Crossing and then I will end the stream. So thank you all for stopping by today. I appreciate it as always. It really smells bad right here. Thank you all for watching today, and I think I will do a stream tomorrow as well. Should be possible. And for those of you who are new to my channel, maybe you will be interested in checking out my Patreon, where you will get some extra perks. There's also a link to both my Patreon and my Instagram in the video description, so please follow me there if you want. Okay, thanks a lot, and see you all soon. Bye bye. Hei do. Mata ne.